Welcome to Hebrew Words in Scripture. This is lesson 29. I think this is going to be a fun lesson. Let's look at the word behemoth. One day I was casually reading through the book of Joel, and in chapter 1 it starts talking about how there was a famine in the land, bad things were happening, the palmer worm, the locust, the cankerworm, things were eating up. It was dry, desolate, and ultimately we see that there is not the meat cut off before our eyes. The seed is rotten under their clods. The garners are laid desolate, the barns are broken down, and it goes on to say that the beasts groan and the herds of cattle are perplexed because they have no pasture, yea, the flocks of sheep are made desolate. And I got interested in the word beast. That is a word that appears in the New Testament. In the book of Revelation, we see the beast. And so let's look at that word as it appears in the concordance. We see the word beast is behemoth. Bet he mem he. Behemoth. Behemoth. And it means beast or cattle or animals. It can be, as the beast, it can be a collective of all animals. Cattle, the livestock, the domestic animals, or wild beast. Very interesting that it comes from an unused root, probably meaning to be mute. And the question is this probably where we get our concept of the dumb beast, an animal that doesn't speak. So here is, according to the scriptures, a behemoth, a large animal. My mind goes immediately to the book of Job, where it talks about behemoth. Here we are now in chapter 40 of Job, and verse 15, it says, "Behold now, behemoth," interestingly enough it says, "which I made with thee, he eateth grass as an ox." So this is a herbivore. He eats grass. His strength is in his loins. It goes on, "He moveth his tail like a cedar." The only cedar that I know is the cedars of Lebanon, and those are huge trees that maybe as much as 50 feet or taller, so they're huge. The sinews of his stones are wrapped together. He's got ligaments. His bones are strong as brass. The mountains bring forth his food. He lays in the shady places. I like this. "Behold, he drinketh up a river, and hasteth not. He trusteth that he can draw up Jordan in his mouth." This is a big, big animal. So here we are in Job chapter 40, verse 15, and we see the word behemoth, and that would be bet he mem vav tav behemoth, behemoth, and we see that it is perhaps an extinct dinosaur, a diplodocus, or Brachiosaurus. The exact meaning is unknown. It goes on to say that this may be an Egyptian derivation of a water ox, which I don't believe has a tail like a cedar tree, or the hippopotamus, and ditto on that. Here is a picture of a hippopotamus, and did this specifically to take a look at his tail. Obviously he's eating grass, but his tail is definitely not cedar-like. Behemoth. Is it possible that this beast that is able to drink the River Jordan or to have a tail like a cedar lived and existed in the time of Job? I'm just wondering if this may be the beast that is spoken about in Job chapter 40. His tail is like a cedar. He's got strong loins. He eats grass. He drinks up a river in a single gulp.